Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears.
To kick off for Detroit.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Jibbo, how are ya?
Coming out with a jumbo package.
Long time no see, buddy.
Let's go, defense. And here we go. Let's go.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard
ball
line.
carrier.
5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a gain of 5.
I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Gurley. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
On the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Man hawk my shit. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. I see you out there, home Slick McGraw.
57 to Mike.
Off.
57 to Mike. And that QB 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. You don't want none of that.
Operating from the gun. Mays flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out back. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
At the 37-yard line.
37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first
Okay.
down.
ILLG leaving now. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
3rd and 2.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the
But
playmakers
before I
involved.
leave,
You
why
mentioned
is
that
the
to me
lady
pregame.
repeating what I
That's what
type?
they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now
What
they're
is her
looking at
name?
3rd down here. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
She is pissing me off, I don't know.
6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Preston
Smith there on the stop.
No gain on the
Defensively, though,
play.
they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now a man open.
That is interesting. Hey, MS lady.
Another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. He got 29 yards on time. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of
at the
bounds.
14-yard line.
Thursday night
A
game.
6-yard pickup.
I think a lot of
Brings up
teams
2nd
probably say
and 4.
shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you
SMH.
have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So like you said, you shrink the playbook.
She Trina spitting. Emoji rate. Emoji relief face.
Reed on the
Freshest
tackle.
guys coming off the
That's
last
a gain of
game.
4.
on a Thursday night.
Brings up
Guys
third
have a little extra
and
pep in
1.
their step. You go to them early and often.
Check, Mike 57, Mike 57.
They'll try and pick up the first one early. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal
at the 6-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 9th touchdown this season.
Cut it out.
And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Lions nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Just okay your game, ILL handle her. Play.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
16 yards, a first down.
First down.
56, Mike, 56.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striving down the 47-yard line. Where to start defensively? Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A minimal gain is going to tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening
He's taken out of bounds
They did a
behind
really
the line
nice
of
job there
scrimmage.
defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Mays
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed
Do you guys watching here, the lady?
stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Michael Pilardi in punt formation.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the interception last time and led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard
by
line.
Johnson,
A gain of 47 yards.
So the big play
First
changes the
down,
complexion of
Detroit.
things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack season.
It's second down.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
They set themselves behind the chains.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. He'll get 10 there on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Then on second down, this is and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
For a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Todd Gurley on the carry.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking to throw on second down. Mays, and he completes it to Cohen.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job
It's a gain
as
of
simply
4.
covering receivers.
Brings up
Tackling
third
isn't
and
everyone's
3.
thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The Bears on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run through with Cohen. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here. So for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and pump the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
And he's going to be out of bounds.
Take over first and 10.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
2nd and 1. That's Stewart's running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Kerryon Johnson.
That was a pretty favorable situation.
It's a gain of 10.
What would you call that? Second and
First
manageable.
down,
Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
And the Lions
look to throw here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut.
The Bears
it's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At
the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're out in front. Last time they had a punt away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Taken in. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return will stop right around the 25. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and not get free.
He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught at the 7-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Hayden Hurst. As time expires in the first half. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we're going to look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
The pass.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 34-yard line.
Deep for Galladay. And that's caught inside the 35.
Complete to Kenny Galladay.
Inside the 35.
A gain of 34 yards.
Pick up at 34
First down,
yards.
Lions.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the 3rd quarter. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Complete to Hayden Hurst.
16 yards, a first down.
16 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
And the Lions have taken the lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over.
The Bears take over first and 10
showing us great hands that we've seen from
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I got you, boy.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about
Todd
empty
Gurley, the
possessions.
ball carrier.
He's
taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession right there.
And you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
4 yards to pick up, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble,
First
isn't it?
and 10 at the 38-yard
Toss that
line.
bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They run. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
At the 48-yard
That
line.
last effort,
2 yards on
he
the
has
pickup.
reached now
It's second and
10,000
8.
career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive moving forward.
The Lions ball carrier.
Maybe a yard up
He's
to the
tackled
29.
at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Second and 9
Brings
now.
up second and 9.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan
The
Allen.
pass.
And he'll be tackled
Complete
right
to
on the
Keenan
chalk
Allen.
of the 45.
A gain of 15. First down, Detroit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come
DeAndre
together
Swift.
just right for a screen
4
pass to break
yards
for
on
big
the pickup.
yardage. The blocking,
Second and
the timing
6.
of the pass to the
At their
runner,
49-yard
everything has to
line.
fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it, Tish.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 44. There he goes, right side. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Bears, touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro
We
lining
constantly
up
talk
for
about
the extra
defenders
point.
having great vision, being able to see plays unfold and make their own
The
plays.
kick is
But
good.
you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight
Fair
one.
catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Manning.
The
And he's
pass.
taken down, but able to slip
Complete to
across the
number
35.
83.
Solid
A gain
way to
of
start the
13
drive.
yards.
13 yards, picking up the
First down,
first.
Lions.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
complete.
The pass.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
The pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So
Johnson.
2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on
Brings
first
up
down.
2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing deep for Galladay. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown.
Detroit.
Kenny Galladay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Lions 21, Bears 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control and see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
Gurley,
the coach is walking that line of being calm
on the tackle.
and really being firm with his team. And one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch.
At the
This
34-yard line.
this two-shell pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted by the Lions.
That's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds,
incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot. Went for the roll on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Carry on, Johnson.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Tackle made at the
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The recepe's pretty simple, I think. Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football
to number
and keep the clock
83.
ticking.
Good job.
It's a gain of 32
on the play.
First down,
Teams practice
Detroit.
their plays during the week. They're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down and 6. Running from the gun. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a ball carrier.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Again, it's Johnson. He didn't get the touchdown, but
Johnson
he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
First and goal.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to first and goal. Off the RPO, he completes it. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
Kenny Galladay, his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Matt Prater to kick off for
Now
Detroit.
he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat. It'll drive him to get at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw on second down. Mays. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 23 yards the pickup there.
Bears.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, two-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly did appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off with great anticipation. And he is all the way up past the 25. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought the quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
First and 10.
Just a little bit of a stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed, or they're showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
Another nice pick out through the air. I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball situation, Brandon, but this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, kickouts, things they consider safe.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And this one incomplete.
The pass.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Flushed out right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, the second touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They tried to get 2.
That keeps the
score
Lions 33.
The quarterback had nowhere to go. The ball
14.
ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throwing out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that lead. And my goodness, another interception.
Mays pass.
Picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football. They're up big in the fourth.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
The Bears take over 1st and 10
Confidence level in
at
him
the
so
16-yard
high that they
line.
believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Flush to his right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in first down.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence that they hope to have a chance to win this game.
He was able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game.
The Bears take over
That's
1st
only
and 10
happened 6
at their own
times since
38-yard
1960.
line.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game,
Intended
7,
for Cole
you're right,
Kmet.
not lucky at all.
Incomplete.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to
Brings
do it
up
in
2nd and
2001 to
10.
throw 7 picks. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mays eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on 3rd down. Mays now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 47. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because There is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
His throw is incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 30 long. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good.
A 49-yard
his kick is absolutely perfect.
Good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
36.
So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8
The Bears take over first and 10.
So while it's not mission accomplished,
25-yard line.
it's darn close.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and lose the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Mays. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Check 52.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And here come the whistles and a timeout. With 7 seconds left.
First down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. To the right side and complete to Hurst.
The pass.
No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Detroit, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. And for Charles Day.